Okay.
I was quite busy the whole day.
Mm.
Okay, so what we are going to discuss?
Um, I didn't plan anything.
Hmm?
I haven't planned anything. Um,
You haven't planned.
no. Let me think.
Discussion.
Yeah, maybe discussion is there. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, we can do discussion.
Okay. So first of all, let me know the result of your exam.
It will come on Wednesday.
Both speaking and
Everything, all of them.
okay. Hmm. Okay, so you are going to have your result on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Okay. So what do you expect? Means what band are you going to score? Do you guess or do you have any idea?
Yeah, around 6.5 maybe.
Okay. I think it may be better.
Yeah,
Let's see.
maybe better.
Mhm. Let's hope for the best.
Yes.
Okay, so let's discuss something today.
Yes.
So, what's your opinion about reading newspaper? Means, do you read newspaper?
Yeah, lately I'm reading newspaper from for 3 months.
You have been reading newspaper.
Yeah, I have been reading newspaper. Yeah, since
So,
last October.
hmm,
Since last October.
okay.
I found it so interesting reading newspaper. Before I never read never
So
read
you
recently.
have been reading. Of course, you are reading newspaper from your city, your country. So
Yes.
most of the news, actually, I think all the news must be from your country only,
Yes,
or
from yeah
from
local news.
that country only.
Yes.
So how do you come to know about India? That what's going on in India? What is
Oh, Indian
happening?
news.
Hmm?
Indian news. Sometimes I follow news on YouTube.
Hmm.
Mainly on YouTube or maybe um, while I'm using my Facebook. The posts will be there, right? So that's how I come to know news about India.
Okay. So what's your opinion about Pakistan attack on our soldiers on 14th of February?
No, it is not acceptable, right? So you know, just invading into some other country and blasting their army vehicles. That's not acceptable in any country, not only in India. In any country, nobody will accept that. Then the Indian army has to take some strict, strict policies or strict, you know, activities to control all of these terrorist attacks.
So means do you know that something means in the retaliate or to revenge.
Mm. Oh, this is some kind of revenge.
No, no, no. What I am saying that something has happened already.
Oh,
To retaliate, you can say that what
yeah.
should government do, or uh, what
No,
has government been doing?
I don't know what has they are doing, but uh, I, if I want to suggest, I suggest them to, nullify all the terrorists in Kashmir.
Of course, they have
And
been doing that for a long time.
mm,
And as a result of this, you see, for the last 4.5 years since we have that government,
mhm.
you see, earlier we uh, heard the news that means a bomb blast was done in a particular city in Pune or in Mumbai or somewhere always.
Yeah, we
And
haven't heard
we
about.
always heard that that city was on red alert.
Mm,
In last 4.5 years, actually, we didn't hear anything like that. Means that city was on red alert. Of course,
yeah,
terrorism is there. Activities have been there, but they were controlled in Kashmir only. Means the terrorists actually couldn't cross the
Jammu
border of
Kashmir.
the Kashmir. So I
Mm.
think that is the success of that government.
Yeah, I
They,
agree with you.
because earlier we always heard that news that this Bangalore is on red alert, Pune is
Hyderabad.
on red alert, Mumbai. So means that was the news always
Yes.
in newspaper. But
Yeah,
this time, for the last 4.5 years at least, we can actually be satisfied
I agree with you.
on that issue. That at least means that government has secured
Yeah,
the people
100%ly. Yeah.
to some extent, not to a very great extent, but to some extent, you can say that government has been successful in controlling or in naving or in checking means that these activities
Yes.
means inside the Kashmir only, not
Mm.
outside Kashmir. So, and I think you might have known that the Modi, I think he is very, very intelligent man.
Yeah.
Not because of him only, of course, because if the leader, if the the head of the country is intelligent enough,
Mm.
then he's surrounded by the intelligent people. So
Yes.
definitely he has got many the intellectual people around him, like Ajit Doval,
Mm.
NSA, National Security.
Mhm.
What is the full form of that?
National
NSA,
Security Agent.
not agent, I think. That is the post actually every country has. National security means that is the head of that, Ajit Doval.
Oh, okay.
And he is very intelligent person.
Mm.
And actually Modi has got very much intelligent and intellectual people with him. And
Every
they
country needs
and that's why
needs those.
so that's why what they have done, of course they know it very well, that if they go for war, it's very easy to start, but
Mm.
it is very difficult to bring it to the end, and
Mm.
it will leave lot of casualties, and country will be lagging behind, and economy of the country will go down. the prices of the things will go up definitely,
Mm.
because government has to suffer a great loss economically.
Yes.
So definitely
Mm.
that is to be compensated by imposing taxes on public.
People. Yeah.
Yes, because government has to compensate that loss, and that is
Mm.
in terms of money only.
Yes.
Because if suppose any casualty is there in civil or in army or in anywhere, then government has to compensate that family, of
Yes.
course. And lot of ammunition and weapons, uh, there means that is the loss of all these things. uh, Means we need lot of money actually
Yeah.
to.
Of course. We need extra money, right?
Yeah, definitely we need a big, very big amount of money to take that war on. And if it
Mm.
goes for a long time, then it is really very difficult situation for the
Mm.
country. So that's why actually he doesn't want to. I think that government doesn't want to go for war, but they have done something.
Mhm.
I think you might have known that means they have means what I should say, they are trying to weaken the Pakistan by doing some other things like
Yeah. I heard they blocked the water, right?
they have not blocked, because it is not easy, it cannot be done in a day. They have
Mhm.
started the process, but this is not the thing only to be discussed. Some other
Mhm.
things are, some other important points are there, like means they have increased the duties, and that is 200%. A lot of dates, dry,
Mhm.
that is a kind of dry fruit.
Mm.
It comes from Pakistan, or you can
Mm.
say it used to come.
Okay, it used to
And
come.
yeah, now they have to pay 200% duty, excise duty, to
If they
enter
want.
the border of India. So suppose if
Oh.
the cost of date in a truck is 15 lakh, then they have to pay 30 lakhs to the government, Indian government, as
Mm.
excise. So now
Yes.
the hundreds of trucks of dry fruits actually went back
Mm.
because of stamp duty. So now the businessmen
They will
there
suffer.
in Pakistan, they're suffering a great loss.
Yes.
So actually when actually it is the rule of the war. Means if you weaken your position
Mm.
by, or what I should say, means just you create the crisis of money. If we are successful in that, if we can create the
Yes.
crisis of money in that country, then half
Mm.
of the country is broken itself,
Yes.
because when they have no money they cannot fight.
Yes.
If you have no money with you, you cannot fight.
Mm.
So that is the thing he has done. And even
Mhm.
that tomatoes, so
Yes.
they are being sold for 300 rupees per kg in Pakistan.
That's too much.
Yes, and yes, and people have no vegetable, no fruit, so costly, and the Pakistan is under debt, and
Mm.
nobody is now giving them money. No country is giving them money. So and even there is a big crisis of water also, drinking water. They have
Mm.
no water to drink. You see their news and videos there. I always actually, listen such things on Facebook and all. So,
Mm.
so you can say they will be, they are going to finish themselves within one or two or three
I have,
years.
yeah, I have heard Pakistani Prime Minister says that they don't have any connection with those terrorists. Uh, they don't have any connection with them.
Actually, if you know all these details, then you will come to know. Then that time he was not PM. Hello. Hmm.
Hello. Yes.
Actually, the Imran Khan was not PM that time.
Hmm.
1 year back, or it might be the speech, or actually it was an interview in a Pakistan television. That time he was not the PM, and
Okay.
he accepted that time that
Hmm.
the Pakistani's governments, former
Hmm.
Pakistani's government, they actually encouraged terrorism.
He
Okay,
accepted.
yes, he had already accepted that in his interview before he was PM. So now, because actually he is under pressure, first of all, we have to understand the condition of the Pakistan, because Pakistan is controlled by its army, not by the, of course, the government is elected by
By
the
people.
election. It
Hmm.
is democratic country, it is said. And of course, the prime minister is elected by that all voting and all.
But
But
he is not
prime
head.
minister has no power at all. He also works under army.
What is that? that's 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 not a good condition.
Yes, actually, and this is the history. If any country which is controlled by army, um, it was removed from the map
Hmm.
after some time. So they will be in trouble. Or they are in trouble actually, and
Hmm.
there won't be any more Pakistan. I
Hmm.
think later in 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 or 5 years,
You
because
think
they,
it will become like Afghanistan?
Afghanistan is far better actually now,
Hmm. Now it's fun.
and Afghanistan is our friend.
Yes.
Afghanistan, Iran,
Yeah.
Bangladesh, they are our friend now.
Hmm.
So that is, the foreign policy of our PM, that he
Hmm.
has maintained very good relation with our neighboring countries. And
Yes.
earlier, the people actually criticized Modi for visiting many countries all the
Hmm.
time. But that was the reason. At the time of problem, of crisis, these countries actually now have stood with
Hmm.
us.
Hmm.
They are with us.
Hmm.
And Modi actually didn't invite them to be with India. They came to India, or they offered help.
By themselves.
Yes, that they were ready to help India. Even Israel, Japan.
Oh, Israel is very good country.
Israel
Very
is our friend.
friendly country to India.
Yes, very much. And Japan is also very good country. And Japan
Hmm.
is also our friend.
Yes.
Israel, Japan, France, Germany, even other countries, Vietnam. and Vietnam is also very strong country, and
Hmm.
yes, and some other countries like Iran, Afghanistan.
I have heard the news from New Zealand Parliament. They declared the support from Parliament.
Who?
New Zealand Parliament.
Yes, yes, yes.
They declared their support to India
Yeah,
officially.
yes. So actually, India now, actually, Indians are respected now these days
Mm.
all over the world. If you are in Canada, you might have experienced that.
Yeah, I have
Now,
experience.
now you are respected. Oh, you are from India. Good, good. But earlier means they were neglected.
Yes,
They were not means respected that much.
I agree with you. Yeah.
They thought, oh, you are Indian, bloody Indians, black Indians, like this. But now this time means they have changed their attitude.
Yes.
Means they means look at them with respect.
Yes.
So it's like that. So definitely the time has changed, and I think this is not my own opinion only. That is the
Hmm.
opinion of almost 60 to 70% of Indians, that
Mm.
the Modi has been the best PM so far. And if we lose Modi, the country will be back by 100 years again within 2 years.
Mm.
You see the economy, and now the country, the India has become fourth powerful country in the world.
Mm.
Do you know this?
Yeah, I think Russia, USA, China, India. I think as per military terms.
India will be number one in coming 5 years.
Mm.
He has done lot of things actually. He purchased, bulletproof jackets for the soldiers. Today I was listening in his speech, and he did lot of things actually for our citizen. And everybody will have his or her own house by 2022.
Every Indian.
Every Indian.
Mm.
Do you know this? This is the scheme and policy.
No, I haven't heard about it.
Yes, because you are there, that's why.
Yeah.
And health policy also. Do you know about health policy?
Yeah.
That means the poor family. Actually, criteria is there. That means if your income is not more than that, like this means some criteria is there. Then your
Mm.
family is covered with floater plan.
Floater
That
plan.
floater, that is 5 lakh. Means your family can take the treatment up to rupees 5 lakh in uh, selected hospitals
Mm.
all over the country.
Mm.
So that is also an, so you see, and you don't have to pay any premium for that. He has been doing now the electricity, means that all the villages now have been connected
Mm.
with electric, you so, and I saw a video on Facebook. That means a village is there somewhere in India. That village got light after independence.
Right now.
Yes.
Oh my
So
goodness.
the old people, they were so happy, so happy. Everybody
Mm.
was dancing, the children, Old man, old woman, young woman. Everybody was dancing, and everybody was thanking PM for that. So you see that you imagine their happiness, that how happy they would have been when they got means electricity.
Yes.
So means the Modi actually has brought the real development, and actually he is not biased.
Mm.
He does everything for everyone, for the every citizen of the country. You may be from any community, from any caste, any religion, doesn't matter.
Mm.
He has worked for all the citizen and Indians.
I would like to see in the economy grows, like our currency should increase. The value of the currency should increase.
Yes, definitely. And now
Okay.
the foreign currency is coming to our country also. Actually,
Mm.
economy of any country depends directly or indirectly on that. Means that how much foreign currency you have got in your country.
Mm.
But in Pakistan, they have no dollar now. In Pakistan,
No dollar?
no dollar. That was the
Mm.
statement of Imran Khan.
Mm.
That was the statement of Imran Khan. Hmm.
So, why he said that?
Because actually their condition is very poor. They have no money.
Mm. You think because of the terrorist groups?
Because actually you see that India and Pakistan both got freedom in 1947.
Yes.
On 14th of August 1947, Pakistan was created
Separated,
or
created.
separated, you can say, from India. And on the 15th of August 1947, that is means our Independence Day, and 14th of August 1947 is Pakistan's freedom, means the
Independent.
Independence Day. So within these 70 years, you can say, or 72 years, whatever,
Yeah,
sorry,
that's okay.
72 years, how much they have developed, how much we have developed.
Mm.
You see the difference because they invested money for terrorism only. Earlier, they invested money on terrorism to create nuisance in some other neighboring countries. But after some time, they started creating nuisance in their own country.
Their own country.
Yes, because if you have a pet, and if that pet is a snake, then you have that snake to get your neighbors stung by it.
Mm.
After some time, that will sting. And the same thing is happening in Pakistan.
Yeah, I think it's so the country should be in crisis. I think.
Means when Imran was PM, the Modi talked to him, congratulated him for being the PM of Pakistan, and that time, Imran Khan promised that means that is new Pakistan, and we'll together have something creative to improve the life of the people or to make infrastructure for the people or to develop the roads and bring employment for the people, and they will do all together to improve the farming and all everything means they discuss like that. But you see, because actually Imran is helpless.
He doesn't have any power. I think.
He doesn't have any power and he cannot accept that.
Yeah, he can't accept it because he won't be elected next time.
Even the Nawaz Sharif, when the Nawaz Sharif was the PM, again in second time, when Atal Bihari Vajpayee was the PM, because in 99, Atal Bihari was the PM.
I think that's his second term. I think.
That was second or third, that I didn't remember. But that time Nawaz Sharif was the PM of Pakistan. And the Modi actually, not Modi, the Atal Bihari Vajpayee actually arranged that bus, Samjhauta Express, if you know.
Mm.
That was the bus from Lahore to Delhi.
Mm.
And that was for the traveling of the people from India to Pakistan, Pakistan to India, because Indians, lot of Indians have their relatives in Pakistan, and Pakistanis have their relatives in India.
Yeah.
So that was actually, you can say, he tried for that to have good relation with Pakistan, but as army didn't want that. Army never means the Pakistani army never want to uh, have peace on the border.
Or have good relation with India.
They never want to have peace on border, and that's why the Kargil war was the result. So the having war or war between two countries is not solution of anything.
Mm.
But if it is unavoidable, you have to go for war.
Yeah.
Actually, it is sad. In English, it's a proverb. If you want to live in peace,
Mm.
if you want to live in peace, you should always be ready to fight.
Mm.
Do you know this?
No, I don't know that. Maybe after the fight, they will find a peace.
That doesn't matter. whether you are going to have peace or not. But if
Mm.
somebody comes to you every day
Mm.
and slaps you, still you will request him to have peace. Sir,
No.
please have peace. Don't slap me. Actually, when you are trying to be, or when you try to be the man
Mm.
of principles,
Mm.
the people don't respect you. People even uh, try to abuse you, or they abuse you
Maybe they poke
because
you.
because they think you are nothing.
Mm.
You can do no harm to them. They come to know that, and that's why they hurt you. Even they make your life a hell. They make your life very difficult to survive, even if you tolerate them.
So you have to display that you are ready to fight.
Actually,
Country
it is
has to.
said by it was said by someone.
Mm.
If you want to have peace, you should always be ready to fight. If you are not ready to fight, you will be dominated, you will be controlled, you will be ruled, you will be beaten,
Mm.
you will be suppressed
Mm.
by others. But once you show your opponent that if they will try to slap you, you will slap 2 or 3 times, 4 times, or 10 times for that one slap. And once he comes to know that you really can do that, then he will never come to you.
Mm.
This is the fact of the life. Because I think I told you that last time that incident happened with me when I was in Pachmani. Did I
Yeah,
tell
yeah.
you?
About monkeys, right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
So
you
you
told
know,
me.
monkey couldn't do anything to me.
Mm.
They couldn't do any. I means and what I should say means they couldn't do any un
Harm?
I want to use some appropriate word. Mm, yeah, they couldn't do any untowards to me.
What is it?
Untowards.
Untoward.
Yeah, means they couldn't do. They could do nothing to me.
Mm.
Could uh, they couldn't harm me actually, or hurt me,
Mm.
because uh, I didn't lose my courage that time, at that moment, when the 2 3 monkeys they were to attack on me. They were ready to attack, but actually of course I was frightened, and for a moment I couldn't understand
Mm.
what to do, how to react in that situation, because that situation was very sudden, and I didn't have time to think. So I had to react at the same moment, but by God grace, I didn't lose my courage. And when
Okay.
they came like this to attack, I
Mm.
also stood firmly there like this. Really,
Mm.
means I thought that if any monkey came to me, I would throw them like this, or I will shake my hand or leg like this. So
Mm.
definitely they would be hit by this.
Yes. Yeah.
Anybody is actually afraid of that,
Yeah.
whether they are animal or man or whoever they may be.
Yes.
Nobody, wants to be hurt.
Yes.
So, and I did the same thing.
Mm.
And as a result of this, they didn't do anything to me.
But your friend got hurt, I think.
But actually, he also reacted as I did. But he did it for few seconds, like this. But he did this, but he was not confident.
He was not 100% confident, I think.
Yeah, he was doing the same thing with a same activity which I
But
did, but he
having
was
feelings, I
not
think.
that much confident because
Maybe
he
not
was
experienced.
copying me. He was copying me. He
Not
was
he is
not
not
copying
serious.
that from here.
Mm.
So he proved himself as a monkey there. Means, means that he copied me.
Mm.
And once he did this, and then he did this.
Oh.
Means he was in a defensive mode.
Mm. Not attacking mode.
Yeah. And when the monkeys came to know that, the one of the
He's acting.
monkey actually jumped,
Oh.
and he held his hand from here
Oh, okay.
and he bite here. But that was very horrible situation for us
Mm.
because I thought that we would die there,
Mm.
or I thought that means that we would be hospitalized.
The monkeys were big.
They were not big, but they were three or four. So it means we have to be ready for the fight.
If there is only one person, should have should have been a horrible incident, I think.
Definitely. Actually, it was morning. The market was closed, and shops were, closed. So we just went out of our hotel to have a cup of tea or some, breakfast and all. So it was just 7:30 in morning. So we were
Mm.
coming back, and we were just talking, and we didn't have that idea that the group of monkey was there.
What can we do now about that?
So they came before us,
We have that
and suddenly
Suddenly,
we didn't
yeah,
have time to think.
nobody would expect that monkeys will come in the middle.
And on the road, and then actually when he bite that monkey bite his means shoulder here, that time a boy was there actually. He threw that
Stick.
cane stick
Oh, okay.
yeah,
towards monkey, then they ran away.
Mm.
yeah.
Otherwise it would have been, or it could have been, a very big incident.
Mm.
But after that, we reached hotel and we talked to the hotel manager. Then he suggested us to go to hospital,
Mm.
which was near our hotel.
How far was it from the hotel? The incident that happened.
Not very far. Only 100 or 200 meters.
Why shouldn't uh, they gave the caution to people in the hotel management?
Actually, this is very common there because that
Oh,
is hilly area.
it's common, but you
This is
know,
hilly area, so actually nobody is allowed to hit monkeys there.
oh, it's forest.
Yeah, because that is under forest, so nobody can hit, and it is a crime to
Mm.
hit monkey. And if monkey is injured or monkey is hurt, you will be taken to FIR will be lodged against you, and you will be taken to court. If monkey bites you, monkey is not going to be taken to the court.
But, but then you can fight with the monkey. If monkey want to attack you, then you can fight, right?
Yeah, but
Then,
local people actually that time suggested us after that incident that when you are going and if you see any monkey on your way, don't look at him. Don't see into his eyes.
mm.
If you look into his eyes, he will attack you. Don't see into his eyes.
So, so who saw into their eyes?
Hmm?
So who saw into their eyes? Your friends saw into their eyes?
That I didn't remember actually because it was so sudden
Mm.
that we couldn't understand then what happened. Actually, I didn't remember. It was just like a dream when I thought of it, that how it happened and
So
how
it
we came out of that horrible
happened all of a sudden.
situation. That was by God grace only.
Mm.
Otherwise, it was very difficult situation.
Mm.
It's okay, but
But your friend is feeling okay now? He's feeling better?
yeah. He has taken all the injection, all the 4 or 5 injections he has already taken. Because there may be the chances of rabies in your body. If
Yes.
you, if he anti-rabies injections are not taken, then you may be always in doubt.
Yeah.
And once if the rabies are developed, they cannot be controlled even by injection. Because any dog, any animal, even the lizard,
Mm.
if lizard bites you, same injections are given.
Oh.
Lizard, horse, or dog, monkey, any animal, if any animal bites you, you have to take that therapy,
Mm.
anti-rabies. And that is the therapy of 5 injection. The first day within 24 hours, and then third day, seventh day, 14th day, 28th. This is the course for that,
Mm.
and it is to be taken
Mm.
without failing. Otherwise, if the rabies are developed, then the person starts behaving like monkey.
Is that real?
Hmm?
Is that right?
Yes, I have seen. Even I have seen a man actually. He was actually the dog actually bite. 3 or 4 dogs actually bite that man
At the same time?
in a village. Yes, he was attacked by 3 or 4 dogs, and he was badly injured. But in village, actually, there was no doctor, and they kept the man there itself for
They
the treatment in the village, and there was no qualified doctor.
they
How?
haven't taken him to. They haven't taken him to
because
hospital.
they are illiterate. They don't know anything.
Mm.
That man was treated in village only, and after 1 month his condition was very poor, and that time he was brought to a doctor here in nearby my house, and I was sitting there that time.
Mm.
I was talking to doctor. That
Mm.
time that man with his relatives, his relatives actually brought him inside.
Okay.
He was behaving like this and all, and then the doctor actually examined, and he asked the patient to drink water
Okay.
with glass, and
Okay.
then instead of drinking like this, he was drinking like this, and he was unable to drink like this. That I saw before my eyes,
Wow.
and the doctor told them that it was very late. Sorry, nothing,
He's,
nothing could be done.
was he speaking?
Take him home, and he will die within 10 or 15 days.
Was he speaking
No,
at the
no, he
time?
was unable to speak.
Well, he's not in
He
conscience.
was unable to speak, but he was understanding everything. But he was behaving like a dog. And even after some time, they start walking like a dog. My mother told me that when that time I was born, he saw a man there, and he died later.
Mm.
Okay, so see you again because I have to take my next
Yeah.
class.
Yeah.
So actually, I'm thinking to have your classes alternatively. What do you think, if you don't mind?
Yeah, that would be better for me.
Because actually, I have 2 3 batches continuously. That's why
Okay.
3 batches continuously. So I want to have a break.
So
And
I'll
there,
on Wednesday.
yeah, Wednesday is okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah. Okay.
we'll
See you
have
on
class
Wednesday.
on Wednesday. Okay, see you. Bye.
Bye.